Greetings from Eureka, Missouri. This is Michael with Theme Parks and Humanity, making somewhat of an unplanned stop at Six Flags St. Louis. I'm here for Fright Fest and maybe an episode 6 or 7 of Halloween Humanity 2025. Join me as I explore their scare zones, ride their roller coasters. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, tap the notification bell to see all our videos in this series, and let's go check it out. So I'm going to check out this little shop just as soon as we walk in. Looks like there are some shirts available. Just as soon as you walk in, you'll see this shop. Some Fright Fest mugs as well, and various other things, some sweaters, plushies over there. Alright, and there's some kids stuff over here as well, so not just the Fright Fest stuff, but some Halloween stuff for the kids too. And there was some more merch over here. This is in the back of this shop. And some lanyards over here if you want a Fright Fest lanyard. And of course, the obligatory No Boo necklace. Don't want to be scared? You can get one of these for $18.99 here at Six Flags St. Louis. If you do not want to be scared by the scare actors. Alright, first ride of the day on Mr. Freeze Reverse Blast, Premier Rides launch coaster. There's one of these at Six Flags over Texas as well. This is going to be interesting. I've never done one of these, but looking forward to it. I've heard a lot about it. Got off Mr. Freeze, and wow, that was a really great ride, loaded with positive G's after an extended launch using linear induction motor technology at the beginning. It's a little older ride, right? But when it shoots you through that top hat, it's loaded with positive G's at that moment. And there's another turn after that, and then you go up that spike, which you see just behind me. What I didn't know about that was that when you're about halfway up that spike, you get shot up a little farther, so that gives you enough momentum for the return ride. That was my favorite part of that ride, definitely the highlight. Another thing that happened was our train came to a complete stop, and some a sensor kicked in at the end, so we sat on the final brake run for maybe 15 minutes before 4 or 5 people showed up to push the train back into the station. So, interesting moment. I really thought that was a thrilling ride, especially the spike right there, and all the positive G's that you get through the inverted top hat. I also really appreciate the theming. You can see some of the language on this building, some of the Mr. Freeze theming going on here. There are a few nuggets over there. There's a little board over there showing bits of information from an ice cream factory. And when you're in the station too, you see a nitrogen tank, so that's pretty cool. Very cool ride. I'm going to take my second ride of the day on the Boss. CCI wooden coaster, built in 2000, 66 miles per hour. Should be a thrilling ride.
But it won't let me pay anymore.
Just got off the Boss, 150-foot drop. It goes 66 miles per hour. Very, very thrilling. It's got 2 parts. You've got a mid-course brake run, and then it goes through the rest of the track after that. It's got that terrain style, kind of like the Voyage and the Beast at Kings Island. It follows the terrain, and that terrain gives it this twisting style. So it's kind of a twister layout, but it does have loads of airtime. There was one pop at the end that took me off guard because I'd never ridden this before and didn't know to expect that little pop there before the end, before the final brake run. But the drop after that, lots of hills, a few turnarounds, lots of twisting and turning. Very thrilling ride. Now, if you're not used to coasters on the rougher side, You might take a look at a video before getting on this one because you'll need to know what to do with your body. It's one of those kind of coasters where you've got to know how to ride it. Fortunately for me, I'm used to riding rough wooden coasters. You know, I lived in Florida for a while. I used to really enjoy my rides on Mind Blower at Fun Spot, Great American Scream Machine at Six Flags over Georgia as well, Apocalypse. So I'm okay with a little roughness. And the Boss, another thing I can appreciate is that it's stylized. The reason it's called the Boss is because it's a big coaster, a big wooden coaster, and I can respect that. Get out here and ride it. Highly recommend it. Very good airtime, very good lateral moments on that coaster. Highly recommend it. Great trip to Six Flags St. Louis. Great spontaneous trip here. I was able to spend a couple hours here. I could see the setup for Fright Fest. Not all the scare actors had come out yet, but I was able to catch the setup. I was able to see some of the animatronics and some of the practical sets they had all over the park. I got some rides on the Boss and Mr. Freeze as well. I hope to come back to this park in the summer sometime. We're going to plan a trip to Six Flags St. Louis, Worlds of Fun, and make our way up to Adventureland and places a little farther north as well. I left a lot to do here for our next trip. So I got 2 roller coaster rides. I checked out the park. Great vibes here today. Really enjoyed myself. The highlights for today, definitely the airtime on the Boss and that big spike on Mr. Freeze. Also the little bits of theming around Mr. Freeze. I really appreciated all that. So we're going to be back to this park. This was a quick trip. I'm saving my energy for a trip to a special park tomorrow, which I'll reveal later. So be sure to like this video, subscribe, click that notification bell, and I'll see you next time.